there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage, Huntsville. You guys know why you were here. Today we are talking about the backtracking that everybody that conspired against Mel and had no problem believing Martel and his lies, now all of a sudden want to stand on business, now want to stand on this moral high ground, now that, you know, everybody is getting exposed. Now, all of a sudden, everybody who was in on the plot to conspire against Melody Cherie Rogers in hopes this forced her off of her own show and believed the lies that Martel and his mistress spread as long as it was negative against Melody Cherie Rogers. Now you want to backtrack. Now you want to convince the people that your lies weren't as bad as the lies that Martel and his mistress came up with, and you were just following suit. That this isn't who you are. This isn't your reputation. This isn't your morals, this isn't your standards, all of these things, and you had no problem for several years, as many years as this show was on the air, continuing to partake in the chaos and in the lies. So now you want to convince us of whose lie is the smallest lie out of all of you. No. You all lied. You all partook in madness and foolishness at the expense of your own integrity to protect your own skeletons, people. And that's the truth of it all. Right now, all of a sudden, people want to unfollow and claim that they're against, you know, mistresses and cheating and all these things. And so Martel's mistress decides to once again hide on another social media platform because she doesn't have the balls to post this on Instagram. And she says the following on her page. It says, Miss Ugly Bleep 24-piece show enough. First of all, show enough. You might want to keep my name out your mouth before I reveal something about your bleep and your daughter, since you think I'm talking. Now, I ain't said bleep about you or thought about you, but clearly you got me on your mind. Wasn't you just begging to be on my live? I see why they blocked you from filming, and to think I had your ill-bit wide bleep back when they had a meeting to get you kicked off the show. Bleep, worry about that food truck. Keep my name out your mouth. You don't know what she did and said about my child. These are facts. I'm going to stand behind mine. That's why you will not ever be filming again. Bleep step. Did you think this was going to help you get back on that show? LMAO. So here's the thing. I don't understand what the side chick thought she was accomplishing with this, because ultimately, where's your receipts that Mel said or did anything to your child? Or is this all coming from the lying mouth of the pillow talking with Martel? And it seems as though, once again, you know, you don't seem to care about the reaction to the audio that was released, which tells me that this was all pre-planned. You're not like scared or feel a certain type of way or stuttering or mumbling your words or anything like that, which tells me you are willing to go along with lies if it is intentionally there to destroy somebody, because these are similar lies and similar things that were implied on the show for several seasons by the Scotts and by Miss Shonov herself. Right? But nobody is, you know, to root for in this situation. They all were in on the plot to take down Mel. It backfired. Now Carlos King is trying to repurpose the Scotts and make them look like serious business entrepreneurs, and trying to rebrand them as the new Holtz of the show, as the new backbone and business people of the show, while ignoring Melody Cherie's businesses and just only trying to utilize her, you know, in the event to have these trauma-related scenes with her ex-husband Martel, or to just use her in petty drama with other people's moms on the show, rather than show Mel's real life. But they want to concoct this fake persona for the Scotts and others, and it's just disgusting. These are the same people
that, Mel and Martell helped out. They lived in Mel and Martell's rental property. They, borrowed one of Mel and Martell's cars when Marceau got fired from the movie theater and all these things. And they get on the show and just completely lie to the people. And completely, do not say anything about themselves that's truthful. They hide behind the cheating scandal of Martell and his mistress, and they believe the alleged rumors that Martell was trying to put out. Oh, Mel cheated too. Oh, maybe Sugar Mama isn't mine. And all of these false narratives, because they were complicit. They were hoping that all of these fabrications were going to be enough stress, enough turmoil, enough madness for Melody Cherie Rogers to quit her own show, and it didn't work, and it backfired. And now that Martell, they're finally realizing in 2024, oh, he's bad for business. So now all of a sudden, conveniently, the Scots want to unfollow Martell again. But Marceau, you also released a statement to the news when the same Martell got arrested for the revenge piece. So no, you're not really against Martell as much as you're portraying it to the public, right? You still secretly are trying to keep things copacetic behind the scenes, just in case Martell really wants to unleash and let the clip out on what the tea he has on you, for real. And side chick, first of all, I don't understand your whole rationale in doing this, because you have nothing to gain, and you still have nothing to gain. 7 seasons later, you still do not have a place on the show, and neither does your son. So I don't know what you thought by posting this, and I don't know why. It says everything about you, defending the likes of somebody who has openly bragged about having a husband and a boyfriend anyways. You're not making sense, and neither is Shonuff, right? Because it's very hypocritical to now all of a sudden pretend to stand on business, but you still go on other platforms dissing Mel and attacking her character. But because of the sensitive nature that was of the lies that were revealed in this latest audio, now all of a sudden people want to try to backtrack and pretend that they have morals and values, and that they're Christians and that they're good people, and they wouldn't do something like this. No. The real tea is that you do not want anything further exposed or revealed about any type of alleged cheating or mistresses or anything as it pertains to your son-in-law that is going to negatively impact your daughter. That is where this is stemming from, right? Because there is no reason for you to say the other day on a live that, if it's true that Marceau has 20 girlfriends, provide proof, just provide proof if it's out there that he's cheating. And I was like, interesting, because before you used to just say that this was, completely fabricated, and it was no truth to it at all. But now all of a sudden you're slowly backtracking certain things, and it's just very interesting, the timing, right? But again, neither behavior from either one of you is going to ever get you on Love and Marriage Huntsville, with or without Melody Cherie Rogers, because the thing is, without Melody Cherie Rogers, the show's not going to move forward, right? So again, I don't understand what you guys thought you accomplished, and the lack of social awareness from everybody involved. When you guys are now trying to quote unquote pretend to turn on each other, when you guys very much had no problems putting all of these lies on camera, when it benefited you, when you thought that you were doing something to slander Mel, when you thought you were doing something to make Mel look bad on national television, and now that it's all a lie, now it was all a part, all of these various plots, now that you want your daughter to be taken serious as a business owner, as a part of the Black with the QE Business Expo, that now all of a sudden, you want to call out Martell and his side chick finally? No. You had no problems following her. You guys had no problems, you know, baiting her and gaslighting about her to Mel's face, you know, saying you were going to show her picture on the show. That was your own daughter who said that. That was your own daughter who, unprovoked, said to Mel, you know, that's why your husband and his mistress have matching BMWs, and Mel wasn't even talking about Marceau and his cheating. That came directly from Martel, and you guys were mute the entire time. You were mute the entire time when it was out there that Martel was allegedly out in Atlanta and out in these Airbnbs with Marceau and Maurice. You guys were mute when your own brother was exposing cheating, season 1, on those lives with Maurice's first wife, and calling Kimmy a side chick back then, and saying that you guys were cheating on your wives back then. Because the check didn't clear yet. The own checks weren't checking yet, right? And then all of a sudden they switch up, right? They all switched up, and now it's this smear campaign against Melody Sheree Rogers and Miss Mama Van, unprovoked, but you're the same people that wanted to push the narrative, that wanted to convince the people that, oh yeah, your siblings aren't who they say they are on national television, because you had an axe to grind, that you were not on the show. And Maurice's ex-wife had her own tea that was not properly being spilled on the show because there was a certain narrative that was being pushed, right? So I don't feel sorry for any of these people involved. And as much as this side chick wants to double down and wants to be like, oh, it's what she did to me. What have you done for the past 10 years? Your entire identity revolves around Melody Sheree Rogers. If you were really about something, if you really had something going for yourself, you would not make your entire identity about Melody Sheree Rogers. She doesn't even talk about you. She doesn't acknowledge you. She doesn't reference you. Nothing. You do not exist to her. Your out of wedlock side child with Martel doesn't exist to her. So therefore, what are you doing? What are you doing? And all this is just going to come out in court. All this gaslighting, all these lies, all these plots, all these attempts to destroy Melody Sheree Rogers, it's all going to flop. And that is why, you know, Mel's manager and others said hashtag cancel. Cancel it all. Cancel all of you that are going to be complicit and continue to be complicit and you know, spreading these lies. Spreading these lies and trying to convince the people that your lie is the most truthful. Make it make sense. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.